everyone, it's Sal, Stretford Post. How you all doing? And welcome to the live watch along between AL-ITTIFAQ and AL NASSR in the Saudi Pro League. Guys, it's a momentous time, really, in the Saudi Pro League. Indeed, in football. Cristiano Ronaldo is 23 goals away from 1,000 goals, guys. We're keeping a close eye on that. This is a historical moment. If Cristiano Ronaldo reaches that 1,000 goal mark, isn't that history made? And listen, guys, wouldn't it be great if you could say you were there on this watch along, of course, guys. Cristiano Ronaldo going for that 1,000th goal. 23 goals to go. It's not going to get 23 today. We know that. But you know what? Every goal counts. And hopefully he'll get there by the end of the season. I do believe that after he gets that 1,000th goal, he will retire. I think that's it for him. I think it'll be over. I think he'll move on to pastures new. And I think he will go on to do other things, acting, whatever he wants to do, guys. But welcome to Rival Watch, guys. Can I ask you if you can kindly subscribe to the channel, smash a like on the video, put your notifications on, all that jazz would be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much for joining me today, of course, for this Saudi Pro League. Now, I'm going to get into the two lineups, of course, guys. And I'm going to explain a couple of players for you guys as well. Of course, I will. I'll explain a couple of players that AL-ITTIFAQ have got money as well. The Saudi League have got a lot of money, as we know. So let's go through the lineups, guys, real quickly. Here we go. So let's look at, firstly, AL-ITTIFAQ. And let me just point out a couple of players here. So we got Jack Hendry from Scotland, 31-year-old Jack Hendry there. Now, Jack Hendry is a centre-back. Guys, he's a centre-back, and yeah, look, he's valued at 1.6 million. So he's played for the likes of Milton Keynes Dons. He's gone to Celtic for a couple of seasons. He's Melbourne FC in Australia. Ulstersund, I think that's in Denmark, I think. Club Brugge, Cremonese in Italy. Well-travelled, isn't he? Club Brugge again. And now AL-ITTIFAQ, guys. There you go. That is how his career has panned out. So that's Hendry. Let me just, obviously going to do a selective few players here that I want you guys to get accustomed to. We got Mitija Glucevic. Now, he is a player who plays as a striker there. Now, if you look at his career, he's played for the likes of Novi Sad, of course, and Radniki, guys. So, yeah, look, not a household name, of course, but good European experience there. That is, of course, Mr. Glucevic. And let me go through a couple of other players. There was obviously Wijnaldum was playing for this team, AL-ITTIFAQ, I believe last season. He was playing for this team last season. Now, moving on in regards to the midfield, we've got Messi there. Not the Messi, of course. We've got Ryan Messi. He playing there. He plays as he's a 19-year-old player. He plays as a right midfielder, left midfielder, midfield striker there, of course, guys. Yeah, he's been mainly his whole career in Saudi Arabia, even though he has played for the likes of Dijon, Strasbourg, Pau, guys, and yeah, so mainly Strasbourg there. So moving on, of course, to the rest of the team. We got Medran there from Spain, Alvaro Medran, who is a defensive midfielder there from Spain. Now, he's played for the likes of Valencia, Deportivo Alaves, Getafe, and Real Madrid as well at the beginning of his career. So he's had quite a lot of experience there, guys. So, yeah, and there you go. That's what I'm talking about, this league. There are players that have played in Europe, so these teams are quite serious. You know, when you look at some of the players I wouldn't mind at Man United. We've got Duda. There goes guys from Slovakia. Duda, who is a 31-year-old, a very experienced side, to be honest with you. He's played for Verona, for Berlin, guys. And yeah, and he's played for the Slovakian national team 94 times with 16 goals. So, you know what? No, not bad, is it? Not bad, to be honest with you, in regards to that. Up front, we've got Dembele. Now, Moussa Dembele, we all know Moussa Dembele, of course, guys, French international, very accustomed to, of course, British football. Played for the likes of Fulham and Celtic, of course, Moussa Dembele. He's played in Lyon, Atletico Madrid, guys, and now he's at AL-ITTIFAQ, guys. There you go. So he's got a little bit of experience as well, guys. Played at levels at French under 21 level as well. Now we move on to obviously Al Nassr. We got Bento in goal, the Brazilian player. Of course, we're going to be looking at Ronaldo, of course, who's going for his 1,000th goal, of course, guys. But let me just have a couple of speaking about Sadio Mane, of course, a legend in Senegalese football. We got Angelo, of course, a Brazilian player, Angelo, who plays as a defensive midfielder. He's played for Strasbourg as well, Chelsea, Santos. He's played for a few clubs there. So yes, he's been around. Angelo. We got Samu, who plays in Portugal, has played in Portugal again. Another defensive midfielder who's played for Mallorca, Braga, Almeria, all those teams there. So that is the defensive midfielder for Al Nassr there, guys. When we're looking at, of course, we've got João Felix in the team. A couple of things I want to mention about the Al Nassr team. Certain players that you may not have heard of is right back Salim Al Najdi. He's 23-year-old right back, incredibly talented. And Bouchal, guys, he is also very talented fullbacks, guys. Not that we're scouting them, but there you go. And also, of course, Kingsley Coman, guys. We've been linked to him before, United. Kingsley Coman, he is a player who's played for likes of Bayern Munich, PSG, Juventus, of course. Absolutely talented player there, of course, guys. Look, let me just go through the substitutions for both sides, if you don't mind. So, yeah, we've got Hosari, Maidu, Al-Alaili, Sibiani, Gamdi, Larson, Selina, Ghanem, and Al-Zaid Al-Gamdi. In regards to, let me just point out a couple of players here for Al Nassr. Of course, we've got Arman Yaya, we've got Otaibi in goal, guys. Al Hassan, Hamdan, Hakwari, Najel, and Ghanem. So a lot of the majority of the team are Saudi Arabian, guys, are Saudi Arabian. So, yeah, this is how it is, guys. So when you're looking at the table at the moment, Al-Ittihad, of course, are top. Al Nassr played 2 and have won 2. Al Hilal are third there, guys. As expected. This is expected. Al Ali as well. As expected, these teams here are going to be dominating the league. So you're looking at Nasser, Hilal, Ali. These are the teams that are going to be, in the team, guys. In the league, challenging for me, in my opinion. I think these teams are going to be the main teams challenging for the league this season. So definitely, and the AL-ITTIFAQ, they're not bad. They're not on the level of obviously Al Ali, Al Hilal, and Al Nassr, Al-Ittihad, but they're not that bad. Do you know what I mean? And I think they can give Al Nassr a game today, of course. And that's Al Nassr, of course, are the champions. Last season, we watched them win the league. Remember the game against Al Hilal? It was a good game. Ended up being a draw. Obviously, Al Nassr went on to win the league in the end, guys. So those are the two lineups and all the facts and all that, guys. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. I really appreciate you all. Wicked to have you here, of course, guys. Let me just say hello, hi to Bobby, the legend, and Thomas, the legend. Bobby, big up yourself. Hope you're doing well. Thomas, I'm here for the chill and vibes. Good to see you, Thomas. Hope you're doing well. And thank you, everyone who joined me to Chatterbox earlier on as well. Chatterbox was great. Guys, great conversations there. Lots of news coming out of Man United. Of course, Carlos Baleba officially named as a Manchester United player. He's now a Manchester United player, guys. Done and dusted, of course, now, as predicted. And yeah, I wish him the best of luck, of course. Is it going to be the end of Man United's transfer window? We're going to have to wait and see, isn't it? If it's going to be the end, is that it? I don't know. But, I'd be extremely surprised if we sign more than one. I'll be surprised if we sign one, to be fair, but I'd be extremely surprised if we sign more than one. But you know what we need, isn't it? We need a lot more, of course. Big up Rajat as well. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you, guys. United need a left back. United need a right back. I think it's crazy how we just sweep the right back situation under the carpet. I think we actually are desperate for a right back as well. It's not just a left back, it's a right back. When you look at the game against Hull, it wasn't just a left back, it was the right back as well. We had problems there, And unless we're going to think about integrating Mentato or something like that into the team, Kamarson, I can't see, I can't see, Dallo doing much or Mazraoui in that level. Of course, Yunis are not going to do it. Glazers are not going to do much. I don't think they're going to sign more than one. I think it will be a left back. I think they will sign a left back. Who it is? We had news about Kadioglu today being linked to Man United. Of course, there's Truffert being linked to Man United. Alejandro Balde being linked to Man United as well. Jorge Salinas being linked to Man United as well. And of course, Lewis Hall has been linked to Man United over the last few weeks and months, of course, guys. So, yeah, look, you know, I would say that, yeah, just get one over the bloody line, for goodness sake. I don't think they're going to do the Lewis Hall deal. I think that deal is done in the water. That deal is in the water. I don't think they're going to do that deal, but, you know, you never know. You never know. We might be pleasantly surprised, but don't hold your breath. That's all I'm saying. Don't hold your breath in regards to that, because I do think that they're not gonna do much that is gonna make us feel like, wow, they absolutely smashed it, didn't they, in the transfer window and stuff like that? Absolutely not, guys. Big up everyone in the stream, though. Thank you, everyone who's joined me from around the world. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate you all for this watch along, for the countdown to Cristiano Ronaldo's, because we believe he will get it. The 1,000th goal for the GOAT, which is Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, guys. He is the GOAT, and he will get that 1,000th goal. I am pretty sure about it this season, guys. I'm pretty sure he'll get that 1,000th goal. Very, very big moment in football, by the way. I remember when I was younger, Peter Shilton, if you know Peter Shilton, he got his 1,000th appearance in his career, 1,000th appearance, and he ended up playing for a team called Leyton Orient. And he got his 1,000th appearance, and it was deemed such a big thing, like 1,000 appearances for Peter Shilton and stuff like that. And then, you know, now we got 1,000 goals. So in this generation, the leagues he's played in, to get 1,000 goals is no mean feat. It's incredible, really, isn't it, guys? Bobby, I saw Baleba was announced today. He was standing next to Wilcox and Carrick. It's almost like Wilcox wants to be United manager. Wilcox just needs to duck out, man. I'll be honest with you guys. You know, we got too many chefs in the kitchen, mate. I'll be honest. And they just need to duck out and stick their nose out of it. You know what I mean? I'll be honest with you. Too much involved, man. I'll be honest. Too much involved. Absolutely too much involved in it. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. And yeah, look, you know, it's irritating. It is irritating. Do you know what I mean? It is irritating. And you know, he's even said himself, isn't it, that he wants to be a manager, doesn't he? He said it himself. He wants to be evident, you know, that's what he's aiming for. So what I would tell him, go out and manage a team. Then go to the Championship, go to League One, go and manage a team if you're so good. That, you know what I mean, and that's it. Again, Chelsea are leading the way in regards to selling players. They're about to sell Liam Delap. For 50 million, by the way. In what world do you sell Liam Delap for 50 million? How did they get 50 million for Liam Delap, guys? I would never know. That is crazy. I don't know, guys. 50 million. Come on, man. Oh my God. Like, if that was Man United, right, we'll be lucky we get 20. Do you know that? We will, if we do sell them, by the way. Yeah, if we did sell them, of course, guys. You know, because we probably won't. You know what I mean? Big up everyone in the stream, though. It's good to be here. Of course, couldn't do the watch along last night. Sorry about that, guys, but really good to be here on this watch along. Lots of watch alongs coming all week, as we know. We're going to be busy this season, all around the world doing these watch alongs, of course, guys. So welcome aboard. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. Really appreciate it, you guys. I really do. So thank you, guys, for joining me today. And don't forget, smash a like. Why don't you? On the stream, guys, if you could do that. We're ready for kickoff. Kickoff is almost underway. Can Cristiano Ronaldo get that goal? Can he get a one goal? You know, he wouldn't get 23 goals today, but can he get one goal less in his quest for 1,000 goals, guys? We're underway. AL-ITTIFAQ will be playing from left to right in this game, guys. There we go. Here we go. Game is around to kick off. And we are underway. Here we go, guys. Welcome everyone to the stream. Hopefully it's a good game. AL-ITTIFAQ, they actually look like Mexico. So if you think about Mexico, this game actually looks like Sweden against Mexico. It feels like it's giving me like a World Cup vibe sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? God forbid. Do you know what I mean? It's giving me like a World Cup vibe, of course. Absolutely. It does look a little bit like Mexico against Sweden here, or Mexico against Ukraine. Someone like that. Do you know what I mean? There you go. Here. So Al NASSR, good little tackle there. Ronaldo's through straight away. Ronaldo with a chance, could strike. That looked like a foul to me. Ronaldo's dyed his hair orange. there. He's a proper ginge now. No, but you know what I would say? That was looks like a little bit like a foul, in my opinion. He clipped him on the leg there, gave him a little click there. Oh, yeah. He wasn't playing the ball, though, was he? I mean, it might have been a little bit soft, but he wasn't playing the ball. By the way, Al Nassr have changed their logo. They've got a different logo these days. So just to keep you aware, about the birds and the bees and all that, guys. Absolutely. Yeah, look, guys, it's frustrating because even the Belabor deal, we were looking at the Belabor deal, and no one who cares really is enthusiastic about it. No one's really enthusiastic about it. They made a big thing about it, but I don't think anyone's really bothered. Like, it's just, yeah, all right, mate, yeah, but we need a lot more, don't we? It's sort of that vibe, isn't it, guys? And yeah, are they going to get us more? That's the question, isn't it? That's the question on everyone's lips. Are they going to get us more? That's the thing. AL-ITTIFAQ nil, Al Nassr nil here in Saudi Arabia in the Pro League, guys. Absolutely. Loads of big deals happening in the Pro League, of course. Martinelli is about to join the Saudi Pro League as well. The Arsenal winger is about to sign for, I believe it is Al Hilal there. He's about to sign for. So, yeah, they've already got Somerville as well, I believe. So, yeah, there's a lot of transfers going on in Saudi Arabia. Unlike Man United, there is a lot of transfers going on. Sadio Mane is playing for Al Nassr today as well, guys. Here come AL-ITTIFAQ. No, it's a good chance straight at the goalkeeper, and Bento had to be ready there because if that went in any corner, that could have been a goal there, guys. Bento held on well to the strike. It was a good strike in the end, guys. There, it was a good strike there from Medran. But it went straight into the arms of Bento, the goalkeeper. Here come and Al Nassr here. Al Nassr passes it back here. Mane is a throw-in to Al Nassr. Guys, absolutely. Just to let you know, the manager of AL-ITTIFAQ is a gentleman named Arthur Papas. He's the manager there, guys, for them. He's from Australia. And we've got, obviously, Ange Postecoglou. Right, the more we forget about Ange Postecoglou, the better, because Ange Postecoglou, of course, did what he did in the Europa League final. Do you know what I mean? The less we say about that, the better, isn't it? At the end of the day, but yeah, he was in the Europa League final. But yeah, he's managing Al Nassr now. There we go. His life is sorted. Here come Al Nassr though on the attack now. Oh, he's overtouched it there. Was it Mane? He's overtouched it there. He's overcooked it, mate. Definitely overcooked it there, of course. It is Sadio Mane. It was actually Al Naj, the right back, who got forward there. He did overcook it, Al Naj, a little bit. Get the crossing whilst you were there, but he overcooked it, to be honest with you. Goal kick to Al-ITTIFAQ. Straight at the Al Nassr team, guys. João Felix there, but they're losing the ball again. Good start from Al Nassr, to be honest with you. Gini Wijnaldum did, of course, play for AL-ITTIFAQ, just to let you know. He's not there anymore. I don't believe he's there anymore, Wijnaldum. But yeah, it shows you that many of these teams have had big players playing for them. Here come ITTIFAQ though. Cross comes in again. A couple of chances here, and it's going to be a corner. He overplayed it again. This time, guys, he overplayed that one again. He should have just cleared that one while he had the chance. Guys, absolutely. But it is a corner to AL-ITTIFAQ here. They've started well. Nice stadium, by the way. They started well. They look so much like Mexico, don't they? Ronaldo's questioning the referee here. Postecoglou looks on bemusement there. He looks on in bemusement. But it is a corner to AL-ITTIFAQ here. AL-ITTIFAQ will take the corner here. Here we go. The number 11, guys. Cross comes in. There we go. Chance. And it's cleared away again there. It was a good cross in the end, guys. There. Here come Ronaldo. No one there. Amazing that I'm watching football, and Ronaldo's about to score his 1000th goal. I remember Ronaldo making his debut. I was at one of his early games as well, and he was just like a fresh kid. And now when you think about Ronaldo, in his 40s and things like that, looking for his thousandth goal, who would have thought that? When he first arrived at Man United, he weren't really known for his goal scoring. He scored 2 or 3 goals in his first and second season. Then who would have thought he would go up to 1,000 goals? Here come AL-ITTIFAQ on the attack. Good chance. Oh, it just went past. The player there. Dembele was waiting in the middle there, but here they come again. AL-ITTIFAQ are on fire today. The shots just wide of the post there, just wide of the post. Still 0-0, guys. But Musa was waiting in there. Medrian was the one who crossed the ball in. Good cross, but it was just missed out on Dembele. Of course, Dembele, the experienced player, played for the likes of Celtic and Fulham. Guys, it was a good strike in the end there, but just wide of the post. Just wide of the post. There, of course, guys. Big up everyone in the stream. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. If you guys can do that for me, absolutely fantastic. I hope you're all doing very well here, guys. I hope you're all doing good. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. I appreciate it, guys. Long ball for Al Nassr to chase. Ronaldo beyond that. Ronaldo's on the prowl, guys. He's on the prowl. He's looking for that 1,000th goal. You know what I mean? He's looking for that 1,000th goal. Yeah, look, one thing I don't like about the situation with Man United is the fact that we're neglecting certain positions because we know that Ineos are not going to do any business, and it's sad to think like that we have to really lower the expectations because of we know that they're not going to do anything. There's a chance it's going to. Oh my god, magnificent chance there for AL-ITTIFAQ there, guys. How did he? I mean, he didn't connect to it in the end, did he? He didn't connect to it. I think it was Gulasevich. He was just about offside. Yeah, I think he was just about literally inches offside there, guys. It was Gulasevich. He was inches offside there, but it was offside. Guys, absolutely. Of course, João Felix won the Saudi Arabian Player of the Season. Guys, I don't know whether it was deserved or not. Here comes Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane, Ronaldo. No, he's lost the ball there, guys. He's lost the ball. Oh, and the slip up from the goalkeeper, and that's going to be a corner kick to Al Nassr there. Little bit of a slip from the goalkeeper. Little bit of a slip from the goalkeeper. There you go. Absolutely bonkers from the goalkeeper. Bonkers moment from the goalkeeper, guys. Absolute bonkers moment. Big up everyone in the stream. Thank you so much for joining me today. Guys, get your predictions in as well, guys. I know it's difficult, but we're going to be counting down those 23 goals of Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going to get that 1,000th goal live on air, guys. That's it. And what's going to happen, guys? Everyone's going to be doing the watch along for that one. They're going to be, oh yeah, we got to do the watch along for Al Nassr because Ronaldo's going to get the 1,000th goal. Here comes Sadio Mane. Oh, it's just crossed. It didn't quite get to his man. Guys, Buchal, it's out for a goal kick. It's out for a goal kick here. Throw into Al Nassr. Messi, not the Lionel kind, but Messi is well, what a name. I mean, if your name's Messi, you got to live up to expectations, isn't it? You know what I mean? If you call someone Messi, come on. You know what I mean? That's putting pressure on the lad, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's not like someone called you Dowie, Ian Dowie or something. They called you Messi. Now, it's like Ronaldo, but like when R9 came out and everyone thought R9 was the only Ronaldo. And when Cristiano Ronaldo came along, he eclipsed him, didn't he, really? Apart from the World Cup, which is obviously he was playing for a fantastic Brazilian team. Cristiano Ronaldo's eclipsed him, hasn't he, really? 10 minutes gone, guys. It's still 0-0 between Al Nassr and AL-ITTIFAQ. Here's a chance. Ronaldo, it just missed him. Didn't quite get the height on the jump this time, but he just missed him. That was so close. He looks like he wants it today. Definitely. Did get a goal in the last game, of course. 23 and counting, guys, to get that 1,000th goal, of course. Absolutely. It would be amazing if he got that 1,000th goal, guys, and especially here this season. Would be. It'd be frustrating if he does it next season with about 5 goals. You know what I mean? He needs 5 goals or something. So hopefully he gets it this season. Here come Al Nassr again. Guys, it looks like he's going to score, Bobby. Every time he gets a chance, he looks like he's going to score. Felix, straight at the goalkeeper. Joao Felix with the strike, straight goals, roll straight to the goalkeeper, guys. Big up Bobby in the house, big up everyone. We are doing the Saudi Pro League today. We're not doing the EFL Cup until Man United are in it. God blimey, the EFL Cup. Yeah, I got to do some like polls and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, how are we gonna, who should I what watch along should I do? Tomorrow, what watch along should I do? There is Charlton Tottenham, isn't there? Tomorrow. That's not bad. Newcastle against West Brom. That's not bad, I think. But we got Real Sociedad against Real Madrid. That's not a bad game as well. So yeah, there's a few games out there around Europe that are pretty tasty, to be honest with you. Here comes Joao Felix. Joao Felix tries to pass it through to Mane. Not going to quite reach him there. Clearance from the goalkeeper. There, of course, that's handball, definitely. Oh, it's a great first time ball, and that's going to be a red card, surely. The goalkeeper took him out. That's going to be a red card. It is a red card to Al Nassr. It's a red card, guys. Oh my goodness me. The goalkeeper came rushing out there. I don't know why he came rushing out there, but Al Nassr have got a red card here in this game. Bento. Bento with the red card. So they're trying to claim that there was a foul before that. There was a handball before that. So what happened? I don't think you could take the free kick that quickly. I don't think you could take the free kick that quickly. He took the free kick quickly. It is a foul from the goalkeeper, but he took the free kick quickly. Yeah. I don't know if they allowed the play to go. It was clumsy from the goalkeeper. I don't know what the goalkeeper's doing, to be honest with you. Dembele is the one who went down. But I don't know what the goalkeeper's doing. Absolutely ridiculous from the goalkeeper. So Al Nassr are playing against 10 men, are playing with 10 men for the rest of this game. And it's only 12 minutes, 13 minutes gone in the game. What are they going to do? What they're going to do? Well, what's the Cockle who's doing these tactics? I think he said 4-4-1. Yeah, I think he said 4-4-1. Yeah, it's going to be a red card. The red card stands, guys. This is crazy. What a development here early in the game. So they're going to play literally almost the whole game with 10 men at Nassr. You know, I think he shouldn't have let him take the free kick so early. I thought the quickness of the free kick was ridiculous. He shouldn't have let him take the free kick too early, guys. Yeah, he shouldn't have done that. But that's what happens, isn't it? Goalkeeper shouldn't have come out so rash there. He was rash. He had a man on as well. He had a man there as well. You know what I mean? To cover there. So I don't think he should have done it. And I'd rather take a 1-0 goal than obviously getting a red card for whole game. You know what I mean? Because I felt that they were going to score a goal anyway. And I said they probably would have ended up scoring a goal anyway. But yeah, it is a red card. It's going to be a tough game for them now. Definitely. We're only on 14 minutes, guys. Yeah. So the young goalkeeper is coming on, guys. Is Otaibi. Otaibi is a 18-year-old goalkeeper, guys. Absolutely, 18-year-old goalkeeper. Big up, Alan. Thank you so much, Alan. Appreciate you, my friend. Yeah, luminous green for the vibes for the watch along, isn't it? For the watch along. It's the watch along for the Saudi Pro League, as we do. You know what I mean? It is the vibes and everything. The props. That's the worst thing you want to happen in a football match. Your goalkeeper rushes out like that. The goalkeeper rushes out like that and gets a red card after 14 minutes. The last thing you want. Angelo's the one who's going to be sacrificed. Sad for Angelo, actually. He's the one who's going to be coming off for Al Nassr, guys. Sad for him. Sad, unfortunate, but it is what it is. at the end of the day. I felt, did you watch, guys, did you watch Stick to Football today with Mark Goldbridge and Wayne Rooney? And did you see Wayne Rooney say that there's some players that don't like football? Did you see what he said? And he said, and Mark asked him, who are those players? And he said, Michael Owen's one of them. I never thought that Michael Owen didn't like football. You know, Michael Owen always seemed the type that he liked football, but I know he's a boring character and all that, but he just seemed like that type that actually liked football, but whatever it is. Anyway, it's a free kick to Al-ITTIFAQ, guys. Al-ITTIFAQ, what the fuck is going on here, as Al Nassr will say, guys, because they are now, playing with 10 men for the majority of the game, which is going to be difficult no matter who you play against. It's a free kick in a dangerous area as well. 18-year-old Atabi is in goal for Al Nassr. So it's a good opportunity for him here. Good opportunity for him to shine, of course, in this game. It does make the game extremely interesting, of course. I would say that Al Nassr have the majority of the talent, don't they? But when you're playing, guys, when you're playing against 10 men, it's difficult no matter who you are. It's a free kick over the bar. Goal kick to Al Nassr here. Goal kick to Al Nassr. Yeah. So it's a free kick to Al Nassr. Goal kick to Al Nassr. Guys, be interesting to see how they line up. Angelo's come on. He's probably going to drop João Felix into the midfield there. He'll probably put João Felix into midfield. They were never going to take off Cristiano Ronaldo. Of course not. 23 goals to 1,000 goals. You know, they're not going to take him off. That's why we're here, guys. We're waiting. We're counting down to that 1,000th goal. That's why we're here, guys. Absolutely. We want to see that 1,000th goal live, guys. That's it. We're not going to sit today. Of course we don't. But, you know, we're counting it down. This is what we've been doing since last season. And, so big up everyone in the stream. Thank you so much for joining me today. Don't forget to smash a like on the video if you don't mind. Let's see how many views we can get for this game. Let's see how many subscriptions we can get as well. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Big up everyone in the stream as well, guys. Thank you, guys, for joining me today. You absolute legends. Really appreciate you. You know what I mean, guys? Really, really appreciate everyone in the stream, guys. Don't forget to share the video as well if you like. That'd be absolutely fantastic. How do Al Nassr approach this now? I would just stick to, guys, I would just stick to the way they were playing. I would. I don't think they need to worry too much, in regards to Al-ITTIFAQ, to be honest with you. They need to change the formations, guys. I mean, he will be the first player to reach 1,000 goals. A first player to reach 1,000 goals. There you go, guys. And I do believe that this league is more difficult than I don't do the watchalongs for the MLS because it's not very interesting. There's not many good stories to be told in it. It's just a weird league, to be honest with you, guys. Thank you, everyone who's in the stream, guys. Appreciate you all, guys. Al Nassr are down to 10 men after 13 minutes. The goalkeeper, Bento, has been sent off, so it's going to be very, very difficult. Alan, how many assists does CR7? 400 plus, around that much, probably about 300, 400 assists, I would have thought, yeah. And people don't forget, though, I think people need to remember, when they talk about Ronaldo, he played in a 4-4-2. He didn't play in a 4-3-3. He didn't play up front. He played as a winger for a lot of his career at Man United. A lot of his career he played as a winger. He didn't play up front. Big up everyone. Unlucky for some, 13, yeah. But yeah, it is unlucky for Al Nassr here. It'd be interesting to see how this game goes. Big up Michael. How you doing, Michael Clegg? How you doing? Every season, Bento cost his team. Why do they keep playing him then, Michael? What's the problem with him? Why did he come out of his box so quickly? Yeah, that one thing. But there's three things in that situation that I look at. I look at the player, the handball, right? Then you look at the referee who let him play on quickly. He let him take the free kick quickly, which is a little bit bad, I feel. And then the goalkeeper come rushing out. He's had blood to his head. He just went out and fouled the player. Everyone knows that's going to be a red card. As soon as you do that, it's a red card. Why would you do that? Let them score even, because 11 against 11, I still think that Al Nassr win the game. You know what I mean? It's not like that. It's craziness, mate. It's just stupidity, really. You know, at the end of the day, and I would say like it's if it costs you at the end of the season, with this league, not many teams drop points. I think it was Al Ali or Al Halal. They went undefeated last season. Is there any players inside? Oh, there's loads, Thomas. There's loads, mate. There's Moussa Dembele up front for Al-ITTIFAQ here. He used to play for Fulham. He was pretty good. There's obviously João Felix in this team. They've got, of course, I like obviously Ruben Neves. He plays at Al Halal. There's obviously even Tony. Lots of players there. Somerville's there as well now for Al Halal as well. He's there. Wijnaldum played for Al-ITTIFAQ. I don't know whether he's still playing for them, but he's not playing today. Wijnaldum. Who are we linked with United today? Kadioglu we're linked to today. The left back, right back, very good player. We're linked to him. Why haven't they got another keeper when Bento not good and the other wants to leave? They got a kid, isn't it? They got the kid, Ataibi. He's only 18 years old. I don't know why. Maybe they just felt they didn't need one. Maybe they felt, you know what, we're going to be cool. Everything's going to be fine. But, you do need a backup goalkeeper. But let's see how good this young goalkeeper is, though. He might be good. Ataibi, he might be good. He might be a good goalkeeper. You never know. Anyway, the throw-in comes in for Al-ITTIFAQ. Brighton fullback, can he cross a decent ball? Oh, yes. He can. He can. We were linked to him before we went to Brighton, but we didn't make the move. I spoke to someone. If funny enough, I was in Turkey, and I spoke to someone representative of Fenerbahce back then, and they said to me that he's going to Man United. He's going to, and for some weird reason, we didn't do the deal. And I think it was during the Amarim time. But one thing is, Man United are targeting Alejandro Balde, they're targeting Truffert, they're targeting, of course, Jorge Salinas, they're targeting Lewis Hall, they're targeting, of course, now Kadioglu. So they're obviously panicking, Alan, what to do. They haven't got a plan. But if I was them, I'll go out there and sign Kadioglu. But the problem is, Alan, will Brighton do a deal with us? We just signed Baleba from them. Will they do a deal with us? Will they sell two of their best players to us? I don't think Baleba is one of their best players, but would they sell two of their first team players to us? I don't know. It would be extremely difficult, in my opinion. We got a water break here, and this water break, by the way, is deserved. It's very hot. Let me tell you that right now. It is very hot. I would say that, right? It's a very hot time at the end of the day. Balde loan or Kadioglu Podgers, both of them, mate, would be nice. That's what we need, Alan. I would like both of them because Kadioglu could play right back as well, Alan, and it would be great to have both of them. I would say Kadioglu purchase for me, in my opinion. I'm a bit concerned about Balde's injuries. The hamstring injury and 2 hamstring injuries, 1 rupture tendon, which was 182 days, by the way. So he's had some serious injuries. He's a good player, though. Don't get me wrong. I don't understand people who like to slander players because they don't like them. They have a personal agenda against them. He is a good player. You know what I mean? Nico Riley has been named the PFA Young Player of the Year. Nico Riley. Just to let you know, guys, just coming in. You got one in the stream, guys. It'd be interesting to see how Al Nassr. Maybe it's a snatch and grab from Al Nassr now. Maybe it's a snatch and grab for them. Maybe they're going to try and nick a goal, sit back. I don't know. Maybe something like that. It could be. I'm not greedy, Alan. I'm ambitious. I know what Man United's about. Here's a chance for Ronaldo. No, it's offside. I'm ambitious. I know what Man United's about. Kadioglu. Um, Kadioglu. Why do you repeat what I'm saying, Alan? You crazy. Kadioglu is a right back and a left back, mate. I don't know if you're listening to what I'm saying. But yeah, we should be signing them. Yes, ambitious. That's what I said, Alan. One more repeat, Alan. No more comments, my friend. Guys, anyway, the team that looks like Mexico are still 0-0, and they got a man in front. That is AL-ITTIFAQ, guys. So they are a man in front. They should feel, guys. So why are you repeating it then, Alan? They should. Um, Here we go. Long ball here. Cross comes in for AL-ITTIFAQ. Chance. Oh, just missed. Just missed on the first. Was that Gulasevich coming in? It was Gulasevich again. He came in and it just missed him. It was a good cross. To be fair, there, Medran, I think it was, but that was a good cross. And it was Gulasevich. Oh, he didn't get his body right there, to be honest with you. And he couldn't get around it. He couldn't get around the ball, guys. Big up everyone in the stream. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Smash a like on the video and all that jazz. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. Guys, legends, of course, in this Saudi Pro League game. Good big game as well. Maybe like, if Ronaldo can get a hat trick today, but I don't think it's going to be easy for him now. I think it's that red card just ruined the game. It really has. I hate them sort of red cards, you know. I hate those red cards. Why did they give a referee? Why did they give the goalkeeper a red card? Why don't they just give a penalty or something? You know what I mean? It just ruins the game. It's just like, give them a penalty or something like that, or a free kick with an open goal or something like that. Do you know what I mean? Or something like that. That would have been good. Do you know what I mean? Something like that. But when you give a red card, it's just like sort of ruins the game. To be honest with you guys, in my opinion, absolutely. No surprise that AL-ITTIFAQ are dominant because they're down up to 10. Here comes Mane. Mane, former Liverpool player as well. It's going to be a backs to the wall job, sort of counter attacking job from Al Nasser, guys. Sort of counter attacking job. Yeah. Shots. Oh, good strike, to be honest with you. I'm very impressed with this player so far. Gulasevich, he's looking very good on the left-hand side. Cutting in and shooting. Very good strike there, to be honest with you. Very good. Poor defending, but a good strike there again from Gulasevich. If it's going to be any goals, any problems, it's going to be coming down that side with Gulasevich. Really, really good strike. It did go wide, way wide in the end. It looks closer than it was on first vision, of course. It looked a little bit closer than it is. Good skill by AL-ITTIFAQ in the middle there. Here we go. Here's AL-ITTIFAQ. Dembele on the ball. Dembele passes a ball through. It's too powerful, and it's in the grateful arms of Otaibi, the 18-year-old goalkeeper, substitute goalkeeper, who's come on following the red card to Bento. Bento with the red card. Absolutely. Big up everyone in the stream. Yeah, Nico Riley winning the Player of the Year. Is that deserved? I don't know. I don't know if that's deserved, to be honest with you. Nico Riley, Player of the Year. It just seems a little bit, to be honest with you. Yeah. So, for example, let me just give you an example of this game. The referee ruined the whole thing anyway. So the referee, shouldn't be letting the ball, the play go quickly like that. When the moment like that happens, it's a free kick. You can't play on like that. That's unfair to the opposition. You've got to say, to the whistle, and you got to give the team a chance to regroup. You can't just say, play on. Not fair, is it? When the team's all over the place. And the red and also the handball should have been a yellow card, so they should have stopped the game. Chance for AL-ITTIFAQ. Oh, there we go. Cross comes in, headed away again. Of course, they're dominating the game. It's going to be a tough game for Al Nassr today. Shot, and it's in. And it's in. It's a terrible mistake from the goalkeeper. No, oh, it is. It's a terrible Duda with the goal for Al-ITTIFAQ. Al-Otaibi's made a horrendous error there. I don't know how he's let that under his body. But they are 1-0 down, Al Nassr here. 1-0 down, guys. Duda with the goal, the number 11. Unbelievable. There you go. Now it's really put the cat amongst the pigeons. Al Nassr are 1-0 down here. Not what they envisioned. A terrible nightmare start to this game for them. Nightmare start for this game. Absolute nightmare. The champions are 1-0 down. Well, they're playing around in the area. I think Al Nassr, they're their own worst enemy, to be honest. The goalkeeper, what are you doing? I could have saved that. I could have saved that, mate. Come on. Come on. I could have saved that, mate. Mate, come on, Atabi, mate. You can do better than that, bruv. I was here. I was watching the greatness with the 23 goals. Ronaldo left to get 1,000 goals. And Al-ITTIFAQ, I said, definitely Al Nassr saying, what the fuck? Al-ITTIFAQ. I mean, they're just 1-0 down now. Unbelievable. LB, big up yourself. Hope you're well, brother. Enzo to Man City. Let me have a look. Let me have a snooze. Has it really happened? Let me have a snooze. Has it really happened? Right. R.I.P. Dolly Parton, by the way, passed away. Sad. Islands in the stream. That is what we are. Nothing in between. That's what we are. Absolutely. We are islands in the stream. Definitely, mate. We will be islands in the stream if we carry on with these results, Man United. Right. Let me have Feb. Fabrizio Romano. A Labour to Man United. Here we go. That. Enzo Fernandez has been given a green light to join Man City. So no, here we go yet. MCFC bid to be sent soon and up to Chelsea. One thing you got to give credit to in regards to Man City is their relentless quest for greatness, and it's what Man United used to be. They've signed Bawardi, Anderson, and now Enzo Fernandez. Now that is a midfield rebuild, guys. And if I ever saw one, so yeah, they're going to get Enzo Fernandez. Pretty obvious, they're going to get him now, and just going to leave. They're building a really good midfield. Not only a good midfield, a young midfield. Dynamic, and I wish I had your owners, mate, and I wish I wish we didn't have Jim Ratcliffe. Was that Mane? Mane gives it away. João Felix. No, João Felix couldn't quite get the ball there. And I say, win the ball back. Felix. Player of the year, Felix. Cross comes in. Can Ronaldo win it? No. Just a little bit further on. Too much. Mane almost got the end of it, but, it was a decent cross in the end. Felix, guys. Just to let you know that Al-ITTIFAQ are 1-0 up, courtesy of a terrible, terrible error from from the goalkeeper. Yeah, Al-Taibi. Duda with the strike. Nobody should be letting a goal in from there. No. You don't let goals in from there, man. Also, Obviously, he's only an 18-year-old goalkeeper. It's a lot of pressure. You're coming into this environment, of course. But Bento, the man, the goalkeeper that's supposed to be there between the sticks, has been sent off. So he had to come on after 13 minutes. And when you're looking at this league, it's a little bit like I wouldn't say Scottish league, but when you got Al Ali, who didn't lose a game last season, they didn't lose a game. Like guys, you know when people talk about the invincibles for Arsenal, right? Al Ali didn't lose a game last season, and they didn't win and they didn't win chance. Oh, and they didn't win the league. Ronaldo almost buried one there, and they didn't win the league. You know, how can you go undefeated the whole season and not win the league? The shows to show you. You get LB, of course. Bigger Alan, of course. Unless you're Onana. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess. Big up Gregory. Hope you're well, mate. Big up, bro. Hope everyone is good in the stream. The cross comes in. If I was Al Nasser, I think their quality is better than Al-ITTIFAQ here. So if I was Al Nasser, I would just carry on playing my game. To be honest with you, I'll just see what happens. You know, just play it. You know, that's what I'll do. It's a great save from the goalkeeper, by the way. Oh, Al-ITTIFAQ, the goalkeeper made a magnificent save there. Josh, Al Josh. Oh my Josh. There you go. Al-ITTIFAQ coming out here on the counter attack. Gregory, that was quite the stream earlier today, Sal. In what regard? Which one? I've done this is my third stream now, Gregory. Which one are you talking about? I've done a short video as well, so I've done four really. I've done 4 streams. Which one? You talk about Chatterbox or you talk about Breaking Dawn? I felt Chatterbox was right. I felt Chatterbox was quite cool, you know. Um, Chatterbox is usually one thing about Chatterbox throughout history. It was the flagship show of Stretford Post, by the way. It has always been quite fruity. You know, it has always been quite controversial. You know, I mean, obviously, Chatterbox was reserved for interviews and things like that originally. You know, so yeah. Corner to Al Nasser. Jao Felix, former Chelsea player, gonna get it. Very cathartic. Is that a good thing, Gregory, or a bad thing? All streams provide information and humor. So you're a legend. Thank you, Alan. Appreciate you, mate. I always add a little bit of humor to my stream. Always. Sometimes people don't know when I'm being serious or when I'm being joking around. Here comes Jao Felix. Jao Felix. Chance for Al Nassr. They have to take these chances. Cross comes in towards Ronaldo. Didn't quite get there. Didn't quite get there. Not quite. We've got 7 minutes to half time here, guys. Cross comes in again. Mane's going to get on the end of it. Cross comes in. Chance. Great save from the keeper again from Jao Felix this time. That was a great opportunity for Al Nassr. There's a good save there. Very good save. I needed both of those streams. Big up, Gregory. It's good to see you, though. Thank you, mate. I try my best, mate. You know, I just can't believe there's some people still supporting Ineos, man. I mean, I'm absolutely bewildered by this. I am disillusioned by it all, honestly. I really am disillusioned by it all. The fact that some people are still out there supporting Ineos is crazy, man. It really is. Do you know what I mean? So we are an Incredible Hulk. We are all green today, guys. Welcome to Rival Watch, which is a new watch-along program for Stretford Post, of course, guys. We've got Premier League watches, Saudi watches, we've got La Liga, we've got the whole shebang, guys. We're going to be doing this season, even the Turkish League we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing the whole thing. It's going to be a free kick to Al. No, it's Dembele for Al-ITTIFAQ. Of course, Ronaldo used to play for Al-ITTIFAQ last season. Here they are on the left-hand side. Blusevic, Duda with a strike. He's going to shoot again. He might get lucky. Sometimes you outdo yourself, Sal, without realizing it. I don't even know, mate. What I do is just speak my mind. I don't sugarcoat anything. That's the only thing. Don't know what that means. Outdo yourself. I get on. I switch the TV. I switch on. I have one phone call in the morning, by the way. Find out the news. and then I'm straight on. And without rehearsing, without anything in front of me, bang, every single day. It comes and that's it on the attack. Go on. He's got he's lost the ball. That right back I do rate though. Is Al-Najdi. It's quite a good right back to be honest with you. I mean, really good. I like a right back that goes forward. There's a couple in this league who play. One plays for Al Halal and one plays for Al Nassr. They're quite good, but we're still waiting for that goal. Cristiano Ronaldo, 23 goals from 1,000 goals in all competitions. Do people know what an historic thing that is? What an historic moment. That is, guys, absolutely historic all day long. Here's Jao Felix. Like I said earlier, Peter Shilton once got 1,000 appearances. Chance shot wide. Yeah, it's a bit of a poor shot in the end there, guys. From this time, it was Kingsley Coman, of course, who played for Bayern Munich and all those teams there. So yeah, I expected Kingsley to do a little bit better there. That was he had a great chance. What did he do there? Why does he shoot like that? Thank you, Gregory. Appreciate your support as usual. I do. Thank you so much. Uh, very, very kind, of course. Um, it's both a blessing in disguise to be so brutally honest sometimes, and because people scared of you. They're scared of working with you, and they're scared of this and that. But I will continue doing what I have to do. To spread the right word. It's like my platform is about spreading the truth. That's what I would say. It's a yellow card for our ITTIFAQ guys. The yellow card. We got everyone in the stream. Don't forget to smash those likes as well, guys. Let's get it up. We've had a few people in today. Really appreciate you all. Every single last one of you guys. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Guys, for this watch along, we have a little chat. It's good. It's how we do here, guys. Nasser getting back into the game with 10 men, to be honest with you. They're doing the right to get back into the game here. So, yeah, I mean, I can still see them if they equalize. I can still see them getting a goal. I can still see them perhaps winning it. You know what I mean? In the end, I can see that. You know what I feel like at the moment, though. I really feel that I want this Ipswich game to come. I'm so frustrated. We have to wait for that Ipswich game. I wish we had an EFL Cup game or something to get our minds off everything, but we ain't. We just have to wait all week for this to digest. Chance on money. Oh, he didn't quite control it there. If he controlled it, he didn't quite control it there. Yeah, it'd be nice anyway. But yeah, but it's good to get your mind away from it. That's why I do these watch-alongs. Obviously, look at other teams around the world, see how they're doing. Of course, chance here, shot blocked there for AL-ITTIFAQ. The team that look very, very much like Mexico today, in regards to colors and stuff. Gabriel Martinelli's move to Al Halal is in the final stages. So basically, what I want to clear something up is Al Halal signed Somerville from West Ham. Somerville, of course, was linked to Man United. They're also signing Martinelli. So that's two left midfielders, right? For them. So they got two left midfielders, Martinelli and Somerville, unless they're going to play Martinelli as a number 10 or something like that. They've got even Tony up front. They've bloody got a better team than us, guys. You know what I mean? My goodness me. Chart, Shanta, big up. What's the Saudi like quality like? Very good, mate. Like I just said, like Al Halal signing Martinelli, they've already got Somerville, even Tony. You look at obviously Al Nasser, they've got the likes of Kingsley Coman and Jao Felix, of course, there as well. They've got a few good players. You look at Al Halal, got Benzema. There, of course, as well. By the way, Al Hilal got a better team than us. Al Hilal got Benzema, Tony, Somerville, Martinelli. You know, it's not bad, is it? They've also got. I think they've got. What's his name? Forgotten his name. Bloody hell! Can't believe his name. I've forgotten his name. Koulibaly, from the one who used to play for Napoli. 6 minutes of injury time here, guys. Here, still 1-0 to Ettifaq, courtesy of Duda, and a mistake from the goalkeeper, Al-Taibi, who's the substitute goalkeeper. Bento, the usual goalkeeper for Al-Ittifaq, has been sent off. He got sent off after 13 minutes. Cristiano Ronaldo, of course, is 23 goals away from 1,000, but here's Ettifaq. Yeah, he's 23 goals to 1,000. You know, hopefully he'll get there this season. I do think that if once he gets to that 1,000th goal, he's going to retire. I think he'll retire. I think that would be it for Cristiano. I do. I think he won't go any further. If once he reaches that 1,000, what do you want him to do? You know what I mean? After that, I don't think there will be much after that, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been a busy day, but I'm going to carry on being busy, guys. Obviously, sometimes the streams got cancelled. Obviously, the Tottenham game Fulham game yesterday, Chelsea got cancelled. But you know, we got a big weekend as well, guys. Look, you know, we're playing on Sunday. You know, just wish we were playing, man. I just wish we were playing today, tomorrow. Mane here, guys. Mane, of course, still got the quality. Cuts in. Our Aussie anger managing Al Nassr has piqued my interest a little bit. He's doing it right. He's doing it right. Obviously, Al Nassr are the champions. Let's not forget the Newcastle manager was managing Al Ali as well. He managed here. Here comes it's improving. One thing I'll say, Shanta, it's improving. Lots of good players are coming to the league. But obviously, one thing about Saudi Arabian football, they got to develop as well. Their stars as well, you know, their players as well. But lots of good players in there, like the likes of Benzema. You know, I mean, he's a legend of the game and stuff. You know, and you get to see these players. I think it's very like what it is that I think that we got to look at, like, for example, Cristiano Ronaldo. We're not going to see him again. One day, like Messi and Ronaldo, one day we're never going to see these players again. You know, they won't be able to watch them again. You know, so I feel so fortunate to have been to games and seen great players, and I'll treasure it. You know, the Roberto Carlos, the Pirlos, goal! Unbelievable. It's 2-0 to Ettifaq, and the goalkeeper again has let it in. They're just shooting at him all angles, and they've gone 2-0. Medran with the goal, the number 10. Unbelievable. That goalkeeper's awful, man. That goal. What's he doing? Is he even a goalkeeper? My goodness me. Awful goalkeeping there. Goodness me. What an awful. What is that goalkeeper? Goodness me. I thought Anana was bad. My goodness me. It's 2-0 to Ettifaq, guys. I know that Al Nassr are down to 10 men, but come on, man. That goalkeeper, mate, you need a backup goalkeeper, man. Definitely need a backup goalkeeper. You're letting goals in like that. Crying out loud, man. For crying out loud, you let goals like that in. Oh my goodness me. I don't think I've seen a goalkeeper this bad. He's worse than John O'Shea when he went in goal. Oh my goodness me. Look at that. I feel for him, man. He's only 18. I feel for him. But you're playing in goal. You're playing with around good players every single day. You know, you train every single day. You know, for you to just let that go through your arms like that, my goodness me. Sorry, Taibi, mate. Your name's Taibi, but more like Massimo Taibi at the moment, mate. You're just letting that one slip through your fingers. My goodness me. It seems that way. He's a real goalkeeper, you know, Bobby. But he's an 18-year-old. I think they need to invest in another goalkeeper, like a backup one. How you let that go in? I think I think John O'Shea would save that. I'm not even lying, guys. You know, Rio Ferdinand will probably save that. My goodness me, it's embarrassing. I feel for Al Nassr, innit? I feel for the goalkeeper. Look, I don't want to lay in it. It must be difficult. It must be a tough these sort of things are tough, of course. You know what I mean? You know, you make mistakes like that, the whole world is watching you, basically. You know what I mean? And then, you know, it just slips through your fingers like that. It's crazy, man. That is really crazy. Wow. 2-0 to Al-ITTIFAQ, guys. Um, Al Nassr, who are the favourites of the league, I believe, champions as well. Doesn't look like they'll be champions this year. Obviously, one thing about this league is that teams don't drop points, many points. Like Al Ali, Al Ali undefeated last season. Al Halal, I think I'm not sure how many games they lost, but I think it was Al Halal undefeated. I think it was them or Al Ali, one of them. But they still didn't win the league. I mean, you can't drop points in this league. It's the thing. Um, Here's ITTIFAQ again. They probably haven't seen a game like this for a while. Nasser, obviously, very difficult game for them. Now, what ITTIFAQ are doing, they're shooting. Every time they get the ball, they just shoot. Every time they get the ball. It's half time, guys. Here. It's half time. Respite for Al Nassr. It's 1-0. It's 2-0 to ITTIFAQ, guys, in this game, in the Saudi Pro League. You know, 2-0. And a lot to do for Al Nassr. It's not only that, it's the fact that they've got a goalkeeper that he doesn't look like a goalkeeper. He doesn't look up for it, to be honest with you guys. He doesn't look good, that goalkeeper. Yeah, I feel for him though. It's sad. He's 18 years old, but I mean, he's certainly not. I don't know. I mean, I'm lucky he don't play for Man United. Probably go for him, sign him as a backup goalkeeper. Yeah, sad. But it is 2-0 to Al-ITTIFAQ. And I'm gonna be back, guys. Bear with me a second. Big up, everyone. Thank you. No, it's not adverts. It's just a photo. Big up, everyone. Half time here. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. Uh, we're now literally 6 days until the end of the window. We're literally 1 week, actually, to the very hour until the end of the transfer window. This time next week, it would be nearly over. 5 minutes to go. Yeah. Is it just going to be? Is it just going to be Baleba, or is there going to be more? We're going to have to wait and see, isn't it? As time gets closer, we need to know. Obviously, Man United are going to want to unveil all their players that they signed this week, if they do, on the pitch against Ipswich Town. And I don't think they're going to want to unveil one player on the pitch. They're going to want to unveil them all together, because obviously there's the Amazon Prime series that they're going to have to appease to. They're going to have to think about, because obviously, it looked good for the cameras, wouldn't it? Maleba said goodbye to his teammates, of course. Hopefully, he says goodbye to bad performances as well. Hopefully, he does well for Man United. FC United are winning 1-0 versus Bamba Bridge. There you go. Bamba Bridge. Big up FC United. Sad what's happened to our football club, isn't it? Sad when you think about it. and they reform. And fair play to everyone who broke away and formed FC United of Manchester, and they've done incredibly well. You know, obviously, many people foresaw the problems that Man United were going to face. Obviously, when the Glazers came in all those years ago, we had Alex Ferguson, and we had a structure there that was just untouched, and we were living off Alex Ferguson's genius. And little did we know that we would be here after 2013. You know, 16 years later, about another title. Guys. Do you know what I mean? And it's disgraceful when you think about it. You know, we went without a league title for 26 years. Are we going to go another 10? You know, the way things are going, I don't know what we're doing, because you look at it and you think that, you know, every other team's going to improve. We're basing everything about, you know, they're not going to improve. We're basing everything on the fact that, you know, we're going to improve and they're not going to improve. Every other team's going to improve and going to move forward and get better. You know, we haven't clocked on to that. And looking at this window, we're not going to win the league in 2028. In what world do they think that? By not spending money? Guys, listen, you know, we came third last season. There's lots of context that surrounded that third place, by the way. For example, Liverpool didn't perform, Chelsea didn't perform, Newcastle didn't perform, Tottenham didn't perform, nobody performed. Even Man City, to an extent, didn't perform. You know, and the league's going to be better this year. So we came third, great, but this is when this winter, this summer, sorry, should have been the time when we think, right, we came third, we're in the Champions League. How are we going to go to the next level? Like, it seems like they're content with everything that's going on at the football club, and that's what really irritates me, because we had such an opportunity this summer to do something incredible, you know. And this season, try. The whole game is just a representation of what we are. It's just a representation of the standards of what we are, the laziness, the comfort zones, you know, how Hull City can be first at every second ball, first ball, second ball, third ball. It's unreal, you know. And then we play around their box for a little bit, and then that's it. You know, it's crazy when you think about it. It's mad what's going on at our football club. And I remember with my green and gold scarf, walking in the Stretford end, you know, we knew it would be bad under them. We knew we didn't want them, but we couldn't have envisioned, like, you know, because the thing is, even then, we were having success. I know 2004, 2005, we didn't really have success, but after 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, we were successful 3 leagues in a row, and we won the Champions League, got to the Champions League final. And, you know, it was, we thought, yeah, it's not too bad, actually. We're all right. You know what I mean? But it's all down to Sir Alex Ferguson's genius, wasn't it? Really, and that's what it was. And as soon as he left, the decisions that have been made at this football club have been just bordering criminal, you know. And I will never stop fighting this fight every single morning. And some people are forgetting this. You know, some people don't really affiliate themselves much with the football club in an emotional sense. They affiliate it with vibes. That's what they do. They have vibes, and you know, they don't like telling the truth, because telling the truth requires something that some people call negative, and you know, and they just want to be happy and vibes, you know. And a lot of fans don't understand the value of the football club, the historical legacy of the football club, and that's what's you know, that's what's the most disappointing thing. There are people out there that just happy to accept it, happy to sit there and say, "Stop moaning, stop complaining. You're so negative. You're the most negative channel I've ever met. You know, why are you so negative?" And now, funny thing is that a lot of those people were coming at me at the beginning of the transfer window and telling me that, you know what, it's June, it's July, it's this, it's that, and telling me wait until the end of the window, then you can make your judgment. Well, where are those people now? Where are those people? You know, They're going to gaslight this Belabor deal. Of course they are. They're going to make this Belabor deal into something amazing. That's what they're going to do. When nobody felt he was the right guy a few weeks ago, and we're going to be left with 3 players and a backup goalkeeper again, isn't it? It's similar to last season, really, isn't it? We had Bremo, Cunha, Sesko, and a backup goalkeeper. Similar, isn't it? Very similar. That's what makes me think: are we going to do any more deals? Is it going to be 4 every single season? You know, strange, man. It really is. It really is. It really is, guys. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. We are 2-0 to AL-ITTIFAQ in this game. 10 men AL NASSR, guys. The goalkeeper was sent off after 13 minutes, courtesy of a professional foul. And he went off straight away as a red card. Lots of question marks in regards to the way the red card came about. There was a handball and stuff like that, which happened, stuff like that. Donovan, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Was really happy before the game Saturday, but after hearing the captain say we made the same mistakes as last season, really got me worried. Didn't even need him to say that, Donovan, my friend. We didn't even need him to say that. We saw it with our own eyes. What they clarified to me and you is that we can't trust these players. We can't even trust Bruno either. We can't trust any of them. And a rebuild should have been a rebuild. Like yesterday, someone asked me, Sal, which players would you keep? It's actually a very difficult question. It is, because I'm looking at it and I think, okay, which players would I keep? And it's not many. I think I counted 6 or 7 players I would keep. But remember, it's a squad of 25. That those other 18 players need to be replaced. And nowhere near good enough. The Labour's may help. I don't think it's going to help significantly. I would try. I don't know what midfield we're going to play. Let me just read through the Premier League Team of the Year, guys. It has been announced. Okay, of course, it's going to be dominated by Arsenal. The goalkeeper of the year was Raya. I disagree. I thought it was Lamans. Then it's Gabriel, O'Reilly, Saliba, Timber, who's injured a lot of season, Bruno Fernandes, Declan Rice, Ryan Shirky, Haaland, Semenyo, and Igor Thiago. I felt that Casemiro should have got in there, in my opinion. I do think that Casemiro should have definitely got in there, man. 100%, he should have got in. Absolutely. Big up, Mark, you legend. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're blessed. Good to see you, bro. Are you, my friend? Good to see you, man. I'm good. Thanks for coming in, popping in. Thank you so much. Hope you're well, bro. Afternoon, Sal. The community, how are you, my friend? Very well, thank you, mate. Like I said at the beginning of the game, these players constantly down tools. Sell them all. Loser mentality. Big up, Sal. I will keep a few. I don't think Embremo, Cunha, it's their fault. I don't think it's necessary. Heaven, he's young. I don't think it's his fault. I don't think Le Mans is his fault. I think there's a few players there that shouldn't be at the football club anymore. Maguire's, Shaw's. There's players that are down tools for years and years and years that I've flattered to deceive for years and years and years. Do you know what I mean? Donovan, exactly, bro. It's the mentality. City struggled against Bournemouth, but still found a way to win. That's how, and Donovan, that's how we used to be. We used to play badly and win. We play badly, we lose now. That's it. But you know what? Everyone loses, but it's a way to lose. Do you know what I mean? There's a way to lose. We didn't do anything against Hull. Hull, in fact, could have got more. Could have got 3 or 4, 4 or 5. To be honest, it was embarrassing. It was one of the worst. It is definitely the worst opening day defeat I've ever seen in my life. Obviously, there was the Aston Villa one when we lost 3-1. Can't win anything with kids, but we were better then. Better than that game. I've never seen us play so bad in an opening game in my life. Not in an opening game. I've seen bad performances, average performances. That was the worst. That was probably the worst performance I've seen from a Man United side in years, man. In regards to a first game, and you look at they've had all summer to get ready. It's comfort zones, isn't it? You know, it's comfort zones. This team, it comes from the top, and until we move the Glazers and Ineos, the things will be repeated every single year, and we'll be here every single morning talking about it. You know, Shanta, funny how everyone sees the game differently. I got chewed up on a Discord for mentioning we have a mentality issue and soft underbelly struggle against lesser teams over many years. I think the problem is over the years, it is a mentality problem, Shanta. One thing I would say is also we don't have the ability to break the low block. Now, I've tried to explain how to break the low block to many people, and to break the low block, you need to squeeze the game to create spaces on the wings for the overlapping runs. For the left midfielder, for the right midfielder, you squeeze the game in the middle. You put pressure in the middle so the defense squeezes and creates space on the left and the right, and then you rely on your overlapping runs as well. We don't have the fitness and the ability of our fullbacks to go forward, which obviously contributes to us being so blunt up front, passing sideways and stuff, getting to a certain point, shooting from 40 yards or passing side to side. Marky, I'm just tired of excuses. I would give anything to play for United. Exactly, we got caught up with our pants down while in your scramble. What do we wait? So why do we wait so late? It's what we've been talking about all summer, isn't it, Mark? We've been talking about this all summer. We've been like a broken record, haven't we? Going on about it and stuff like that, and it's so infuriating. Mate. Honestly, I'm so infuriated with what's been going on at this club, and I'm disappointed, infuriated, disillusioned, not confident. Big game against Ipswich Town on Sunday. And that's all of a sudden becomes a must win. Nothing else will do. Imagine the pressure on that game. Ipswich will be thriving in that game. Ipswich will feel like, you know what I mean? We got them. We smell blood. That's how Ipswich are going to be thinking. Ipswich are going to think, you know what? We're going to play a low block and we're going to counter them. And Ipswich are no mugs, they're better than Hull. And they're going to think, you know what we're going to do? We're going to counter them when we get an opportunity. And God blimey, if we go 1-0 down, guys. I feel for Carrick, and it's not fair. But I feel for Carrick, Substitution for our Al-Nassr guys, just to let you know. Big up everyone in the stream. So Cristiano Ronaldo has come off. He's not going to get a goal, guys. He's not going to get less than 23 today. He's got 23 goals to 1,000, by the way. 23 goals to reach 1,000 goals. He's off the pitch, and he won't be playing. He won't get a goal today, basically. There you are. Marky, we love this club, and it brought joy and passion to billions over the world, and now it's hidden. Now it has to hide us in that fact. I'll always be on here. You know what I mean? Always face the music, Mark. And the thing is, what lets me down is that we have so much confidence because of what we witnessed in our lives. You know what I mean? And the sad thing is that they don't match that. They don't match that confidence. You know what I mean? That's the thing. And we love this club, but unfortunately, under this ownership, we're on the road to nowhere, isn't it? At the end of the day, they don't want it as much as we want it. They don't respect it like we respect it. They, winning the league and that is not on their priority by the looks of it. Donovan, imagine opposition fans already mocking us just after one game. All we can do, Donovan, all I can say to you, Don, is the players need to look at that and need to step up. We've lost opening games before. We haven't lost like that against Hull or anything like that, but we have lost opening games before. Disappointingly, we lost to Everton once. We lost to Sheffield United back in 1992, the first year of the Premier League. We lost to Aston Villa in 95-96. We won the double. But I've never seen a performance like that with no heart, no desire, no chances, nothing. Never in one part of that game did I feel Man United have got this. They're gonna get a goal. Not once in that game I thought, you know what, we're gonna get a goal. We're gonna do something. Gregory, so how difficult is this for a group of owners to not attempt to keep in every cent of a profit produced by the club, instead invested into the club with quality players? The problem is with this board is that they're going to be talking about January and the summer now. They're doing this by purpose. So every single bit of money that they save, it goes into their pocket. So you've worked it out, Gregory, how much money we actually have, right? And to spend. And what they're going to do, they'll throw out a bunch of excuses, and a lot of that money will go in their pockets, and that's it. And nobody can say a damn thing about it, and that's the thing. And some people lap it up. Sadly, some people lap it up. Here come Al Nasser. Al Nasser needs to get an early goal here. Maybe that'll set the cat amongst the pigeons here. If Al Nasser get another goal, if they get a goal, should I say? Just to let you know, Abdullah Madu has come on, guys, and it is Madala Al-Olian has come off, guys, there. And in regards to, just to clarify, Al Nassr, it is Abdallah Al Khaibari and for Cristiano Ronaldo. So that is the situation there. Mark, well, I like usual. I keep my faith. Maybe something good will happen out of this. But like you always say, greatness wasn't built on the comfort zones. This board is far from great, not even decent. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare board. I wouldn't wish it on any football team in the world. I actually think that pound for pound, not only football, we have the worst ownership in the world of any sport, pound for pound, considering what we are, how much money we make. What the Glazers done to this football club, those greedy Glazers, what they've done to this football club is just disgusting. Donovan, bro, do you think we need to sign a central defender? I think we need a left back, a right back, a centre back, a backup striker, probably a left winger as well. We probably need maybe even need another attacker as well. Another number 10. When you're thinking about it, Donovan, we need a lot. And people are ignoring the fact that. Good evening, Ephraim. How you doing? People are ignoring the fact that how much we actually needed, how much work needs to be done. And we've only signed 3 players. Realistically, it's funny, man. It really is. You are laugh or cry. No, we signed now 4 players now. Baleba, Santos, Tillmans. That's it, isn't it? Baleba, Santos, Tillmans. Yeah. Baleba, Santos, and Tillmans. That's what we signed. 3. Got backup goalkeeper. No backup striker though. You know what I mean? None of that. Here come AL-ITTIFAQ again. Obviously, Al Nassr have been down to 10 men since the 13th minute, guys. We've got everyone in the stream. Donovan, you can get so far in the league with the squad what we had, but remember we had a big player there last season called Casemiro. He got us out of so many situations last season. It's so underrated how many games he was in that he got us out on. He got us out of trouble. And we basically lost Ugarte, lost Casemiro. Whatever you think about Ugarte, we brought in 2, we lost 2. So realistically, we've only got 1 added. But then again, you look at it, you see, well, we sold Rasmus. Sancho's no longer at the football club. And then you think that, hold on, we haven't improved this squad at all. We haven't. The fact that we got Marcus Rashford still at this football club, this goes to show you everything about what's going on at the football club. You know what I mean? Everything. Here come Al Nassr there. Al Nassr, João Felix shot straight at the goalkeeper again. Weak shot by João Felix. There. Weak shot there. You get everyone on the stream. Guys, don't forget to smash a like on the video if you don't mind. That'd be absolutely fantastic. If you could do that for me, that'd be great. Thank you, guys. Yeah, this game's died down a little bit because of obviously the red card, number one, and obviously Ronaldo is off. Obviously, people looking at Ronaldo with the 23 goals left. You get to 1,000 goals, of course. That won't happen. Now he's off. Now he got substituted. So there you go. Okay. Let me just write this 1 second. Writing the tweet. Shanta, wonder what it will be like to see a proper EPL game being in Australia. I've only seen a handful of A-League games as a kid, saw Italy versus Cyprus in Cyprus. Roberto Baggio, that's a good one though. Good memories there. Here come Al Nassr. Chance, goal! Goal for Al Nassr. Is it Mane who's got the goal? Is it Mane who's got the goal? The 10 men. They've got a chance here now. They've got a chance here now. Now they put the pressure on, guys. Now they're putting the pressure on. It's a goal for Al Nassr. Big up Wesley. What's going on? My gosh, had to go through 3 YouTube adverts to watch a show. Anyways, I'm here. How's that? I don't have adverts. I only have a few. I have low intensity adverts. I don't know why there's 3. But that's YouTube, I guess, Wesley. I don't really have adverts. I have a low impact adverts. I could have aggressive adverts. I don't put aggressive adverts. Forget centre half, fullback, midfielder. Stop it. We need a striker, full-time number 9. We got Sesko, mate. Sesko's going to be a great player. Sesko's a magnificent player. And he's a goal scorer. We just don't bloody play him. That's the problem. Sesko's enough. If you say forget the fullback, forget the midfielder, forget the striker, forget the centre half, I don't know what you're smoking, Wesley, but you're not smoking something that's healthy for your brain because it's really affecting your brain, mate. You don't think we need a fullback, mate. You know, you are absolutely buzzing, mate. You know, we had 4 in 99. We played a 4-4-2 in 1999, Wesley. Right. We don't play number 9s anymore. The game is done. We got Sesko anyway. Sesko's good enough. Yeah, you could buy a backup. I've said buy a backup, but how can you say that we need a full-time number 9 when we've got a full-time number 9? Yes, we need a backup striker. Yes, that's what we say. Not a full-time number 9. We've got a full-time number 9. We need a backup striker. I like Tony. I like someone like that. We're not going to get him though. Yeah, I know, Donovan. Anyone who says forget what? We need them all, Wesley. We need them all. We need left back, right back, centre back, backup striker. Not forget it. Not forget it. So you want to go 60 games a season with Luke Shaw, mate? You want to go 60 games a season with Gallo? Go into the Bernabeu, go into the Nou Camp, go into Bayern Munich and teams like that. You want to do that next season? Let's see what happens. Now we need all of them: left back, right back, centre back, striker. We need all of them. That's what we need. Not forget the right back, forget the full back. You're Glinios bootlicker if you think like that, bro. Honest to God. You know, and we don't have bootlickers here. We need a full back, centre back, absolutely. I mean, left back, right back. Yeah, we need a backup striker as well. But to say forget the fullback, forget the fullbacks. Wow. Holy low IQ football. Guys, Ineos out, Glazers out, get the F out. That's it. They need to get out of this football club. Worst ownership in football. Worst ownership in modern day sport. That's what we have. You know, useless. Absolutely useless. We're going to be cheering for Baleba next season. Well done. Here come AL-ITTIFAQ. Clearance for the goalkeeper. Can't believe the first time I've heard someone say we don't need a fullback. Well, fair play. Let's see how that unravels. Oh my goodness me. Luke Shaw looks like, he looks so unfit. It's unbelievable. I looked at Luke Shaw. He's so unfit. Fullbacks, there's rare fullbacks these days, Wesley, mate. If you don't understand what a fullback is, how important is a fullback is, ask Dennis Irwin, ask Gary Neville, ask Patrice Evra, ask Paul Parker how important a fullback is. Talking shit, Wesley. Sorry, mate, but nothing new coming from you, mate. But that's just the way it is. Sorry, bruv. Agreed. Shanta, agreed 100% about Sesko. He's quality and hungry. Stayed our bacon a few times ago. And people forget about that, Shanta, by the way. I don't like the undertone with Sesko. Ineos bootleg is the substitute value for money. I mean, how you can come in and say that fullbacks for them are 10 to a penny. Honest to God. Take the Man United out of your name, man. Honest to God. I swear to you, man. I swear to you. I don't even give the time to these people. Mate, you get that for free, Wesley. You should be grateful. Freaking hell, man. Here come AL-ITTIFAQ. Oh, it's off the line. It was almost 3-1. But it's offside. I don't mean disrespect, but this is Stretford Post. This is a real channel. This is not United View or Stretford Paddock. This is the real deal. We don't bootlick on here. Donovan, we need our right back and left back to be able to get up the field absolutely and make assists, especially playing against a low block. Exactly. A bit like how Trent and Robertson used to do for Liverpool, and ask them how important they were to Liverpool team. Exactly, Donovan. You know how important the fullbacks are? I don't think people quite understand. And it's a unique position. There's not many of them around that can do it. Forget the fullback. I'm going to have nightmares about that one. That's a good right, goodness me. I should have a league of comments for the week, My goodness me. Contemplating. But listen, Luke Shaw has been at Man United now for 16 years almost. He sacked various managers. Every single manager, every single year, he's come up with the same rubbish quotes about we're good enough. I've never seen the dressing room so good. Seen it all before. Body language is all over the place, like it was on against Hull City. Man United, if we wanted to challenge for this league, we need a left back, a right back, a centre back, right? Better midfielders. The midfield rebuild has been atrocious. Pathetic, disgraceful. Then you think about, yes, we need a backup striker. Then you think about, are our wingers good enough? Is Ahmad actually good enough? No. Then we got Carrick. Is Carrick good enough? Carrick going? That's another thing, isn't it? These are things that are not clarified. They're not certain, are they? Just to let you know, that goal was disallowed for AL NASSR, guys. It is still 2-0, by the way. It is still 2-0. That goal was disallowed. Concentrating on the game. Sorry, guys. Half an hour to go, guys. Half an hour to go. Oh, I will be doing some more watch-alongs all week, guys. Watch-alongs will be coming thick and fast. We've also got the EFL Cup coming up, haven't we? It's Tottenham against Charlton and Newcastle against West Brom this week. So should be decent. We've also got Real Madrid against Real Sociedad. Good game. There, of course, Real Sociedad. Carrick good enough with backing. It's difficult to say either way, Gregory. I would say Carrick with backing We have to see. You can't judge Carrick. You couldn't judge Ruben Amorim. You couldn't judge Eric Ten Hag. You couldn't judge any of these black managers without the sufficient backing, especially Ruben Amorim. I think he's a good manager. But, you know, Carrick, you can't tell. You can't judge, even with backing. You know, because if he fails with backing, then you'll know. But without backing, you don't. You know, what we had last season was a bounce that we've seen many, many times at Man United. We saw it under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. You know, we've seen it a few times. So we can't really judge this season, you know, unless he gets the backing. But is he good enough with backing? I wouldn't say he's good enough with backing. No, I don't know. I don't know if he's good enough with backing. I don't know if he's going to win the league. I know he got sacked by Middlesbrough, but I don't know nothing else. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, most teams don't play three at the back. And if you're playing, think about three at the back, traditional fullbacks, they are traditional fullbacks. Wesley, what are you on about, mate? What are you on about? Name one team that play three at the back. Chelsea? Who else? Goodness me, come on, man. You can't just have forwards in your team and expect to win games, mate. Talking crap, mate. Go back in your hole, man. And, you know, go back on the DMs or the comments. What are you talking about? One and every team plays three at the back. Excuse me? Chelsea play three at the back. That's about it. Or who else? Talking nonsense. And you don't think fullbacks need to defend, even if they play three at the back. You don't think they need to defend and go forward and go back. We used to play, basically. We didn't used to play fullbacks, by the way, even in our heyday. They used to be up the field. Dennis Irwin, Gary Neville. They were basically going up and down like wing backs. You know, no, come on. Come on, man. Talking rubbish. Talking rubbish. You had a nightmare, mate. You're having a nightmare, mate. Amram didn't get his players. He didn't get a left winger. He didn't get a right winger. He didn't get none of them. He had to play Ahmad there and players like that. It's ridiculous. Shanta, if we don't play transitional football and become more possession based, and Bremer and Cunha are fit for purpose, they were brought in as 10s for Amram's system. They bought in with a clever system. Yeah, they were bought in for a manager that's clever. That's what they were bought in for. You know, but unfortunately, they're very good players. It worked for Brentford and Wolves, respectively. You know, so I still believe in them. I still think they're good enough. You know what I mean? Is Sadio Mane playing in today's game with Al Nassr? Yes, Robbie's playing. Yes, he's playing. Al Nassr are down to 10 men, by the way, Rob, just to let you know. The goalkeeper got sent off on the 13th minute, and Bento got sent off. And the two goals that Al Nassr conceded were generally they should have saved. They should have been saved. You know what I mean? They should have been saved. Thank everyone in the stream. Thank you, everyone who's joining me today. Appreciate everyone in the stream, guys. We've got about 25 minutes to go. Did Cristiano Ronaldo get any shots into goal? Yeah, he did. Sadly, he had to come off because of the complexities of the game, because Al Nassr down to 10 men, so he had to come off in the second half, in the first half. So he came off. At half time, he came off. But it's difficult when you're down to 10 men for so long. You know, it really is difficult. Lasers and Ineos, honestly, are the worst thing to happen to this football club. Worst thing to happen to this football club on the footballing side. You know, Matt Busby would not like this, these guys at the football club. I'm telling you right now. You know, here come Al Nassr. Is that a foul? Is that a foul? Is it Mane down on the floor? Sadio Mane's on the floor. Is that a foul? 25 minutes to go, guys. 25 minutes to go. We got everyone in the stream, guys. Thank you, everyone who's joining me. 25 minutes to go. Is it Mane? Well, he did push him, didn't he? It was outside the box, though, but he did push him a little bit there. It was outside the box. Mane there. Cristiano Ronaldo's still got 23 goals to go to get 1,000 goals. I think he will get it this season. I think he'll get it this season. I think he'll get 1,000 goals this season. Not 1,000 this season, but 23 to make it 1,000 altogether. Of course. to get everyone in the stream. Thank you, everyone who's joined me. It doesn't look like NASSR are going to do anything in this game. I mean, if they get a goal now, maybe that might add a bit of pressure. But it doesn't look like they're going to do anything at the moment. The 10 minutes almost there, almost 3-0, and it's cleared away by NASSR, and it's a corner. It's a corner there. Corner. Champions League draw is this week, this Thursday. You know, Rob, yeah, this is a Man United channel, of course. Man United are in pot 2 of the Champions League draw, of course. So we're going to get either PSG, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, one of those teams, or 2 of those teams probably. So it's going to be difficult. Absolutely. Header there from AL-ITTIFAQ. Redwood, big up. Sal, I have to admit your ball knowledge is really good. People try to argue with you, you just look stupid. Big up, Redwood. It's okay. People can have opinions, but it doesn't mean I agree with their opinions, and don't mean I won't ridicule those opinions, because the opinions are feeding into the Glinios narrative, the Glazers and Ineos, which are a cancer to this football club. And I feel like you always have to, call them sort of opinions out. Don't know, Wesley, imagine making the same mistakes as last season, mate. That's what our defense did. So obviously they're not good enough. Defense wins you titles. Our defense is not good enough. As simple as that. It's not good enough. I would start playing Heaven and Lenny Oro for the future, but I will bring in another defender. Maybe we can bring in a Castello Locaba, something like that. Maybe, you know what I mean. But I doubt it's going to happen. I doubt it. I doubt it will happen. You know what I mean. Bruno Fernandes, guys, has won the Player of the Year. Congratulations to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has won the PFA Player of the Year, guys. Congratulations. He has won the PFA Player of the Year. Congratulations to Bruno Fernandes, guys. Congratulations. He's won the Player of the Year, guys. Unbelievable. There you go. In a bad team. Well done. When would you think De Ligt will be back? Probably, I would say, the Everton game. He might be on the bench. But congratulations to Bruno Fernandes for becoming the Player of the Year. Guys, well deserved. Well deserved there, guys. Well deserved. Let me just have a look. Just confirm this. Well deserved, guys. Player of the Year, guys. The PFA Players Player of the Year. Congratulations to Bruno. Yeah, absolutely. Big up Bob Jones. What's going on? Chelsea bidding 130 million to 140 million for Enzo Fernandez. Yeah, Chelsea are preparing 8 million bid for Alex Scott. Should we be worried, Sal? These two teams are moving it. Yes, we should be, Bob. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely, we should be worried, bro. We should be petrified of this, because we've got a bunch of midfielders that are like, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I like Alex Scott, by the way. I think Alex Scott is really, really good. I think Alex Scott is heavily, criminally underrated as well, in my opinion. I think he's really, really good. And I can't believe Man United have not even looked at him. Too expensive, innit? Congratulations to Bruno. Absolutely. Hello, Sal. Big up, Dave. How you doing? Very good to see you. I know we have an international community here, but could you educate people on sports journalists in the UK so that people can stop quoting them to put? Well, just don't quote Samuel Luckhurst. That's what I would say to you because he doesn't like Manchester United at all. You know what I mean? And there's a few journalists out there that are misinformed, of course. Don't listen to them. I'm not a big fan of Laurie Whitwell either, in my opinion. Not really. Obviously, I've got a couple of journalists that are friends of the channel. Jamie Jackson's a friend of the channel. So it's Ben Jacobs, been on there a couple of times, guys. And yeah, there you go. At the end of the day. I don't mind you saying, Wesley, that a striker's required. We know a striker's required. No shit, Sherlock. What I'm saying is that you said forget about the fullbacks, forget about the centre back, forget about the midfield, which I felt was an absolutely horrendous comment, mate. No offense. But I'm real with you. No disrespect, but I'm going to be real with you, mate. And that is awful. To say that we don't need fullbacks is we need. Our football club is stinking, man, with those sort of things, you know. Um, Dave, people that are supporting the owners don't have any valid points to give other than quoting journalists. Yeah, I've heard about that, and it's getting out of hand now. Chance 2-1, 2-1 to Al Nassr, 2-1 to Al-ITTIFAQ. It's a goal this time, and it is Saudi Mane. Is it? Is it going to count or not? It is. It is. It's 2-1. Al Nasser are back in the game, guys. They're back in the game. Nasser have scored. The 10 men of Nasser have scored. This time it counts. Sadio Mane with the goal. Al-ITTIFAQ 2, Al Nasser 1, guys. There you go. There you go. Chelsea looked good under Alonso. That attack looked deadly. Yeah. Investment, isn't it, Bob? Investment. Simon, 150 million is our goal. Total budget's out. It's bringing us out. Absolutely, mate. And we haven't even spent 100 million when you think about the players we sold as well, mate. You know, and the money we saved a year on a week on wages and things like that. I mean, it's unbelievable. But guys, Al Nassr are back in this game, by the way. They're back in this game. 2-1 with 10 men. Had the same defense for 4 years. Yeah, you remember Bob when we lost to Brentford 4-0. Our left back was Luke Shaw. Our centre back was Harry Maguire and Licha Martinez. Our right back was Dallo. Sir Alex Ferguson, the great man, said it himself. You can win games with attack. You win titles with defense. Simple as that. Ask Arsenal, you know. We got Benjamin Sesko. We don't need a striker, but striker's not a priority. We got Benjamin Sesko. He's good enough. All right. And Bremo can play up there. Who plays at left back now? Luke Shaw. Who plays at right back now? Dallo. Come on, man. Stop. Basically, stop coming on there talking shit. You're making yourself look stupid, mate. You know what I mean? Stop it, mate. Please. Because at the end of the day, for you to come in and say a striker should be a priority um, over the fullbacks, mate, you're just a donkey, mate. You're coming out with these next level comments. I can't even comprehend how stupid it sounds. I'm just being very calm with you, mate. You come on with one more stupid comment like that, mate. Listen, it's over for you. I'm not reading them anymore, honestly. Donin, Wesley Sesko is a proper number 9. It depends on our wide player supply. Exactly. We could buy another striker. You don't get the crosses in, Donovan. What's going to happen? Nothing, including the fullbacks. Dave, we need an overhaul on our defense. These are the type of conversations that us fans should be having, not them supporting the owners because they have a feeling they'll turn it around. Trust me, bruv. They're going to turn it around. Trust me, bruv, isn't it? You know what I mean? Guys. Unbelievable. When you've heard it Once you've heard it 1,000. Well, you've heard it. You know, when you think you've heard it all, you haven't. Oh, it's 2-2, guys. It's 2-2. Leicester has scored. Can you believe it? What a comeback here. What a comeback here, guys. Unbelievable comeback. Unbelievable comeback here, guys. 2-2. 2-2. There you go, guys. That's what it's all about. 10 men from the 13th minute have come back into this game. Great game. Great game. Great game. It is a great game. Absolute great game so far. Maybe they can go and win it. That would be a great comeback, Rob. What a comeback that would be. What a comeback that would be. This is a great game, yeah. It'd be a great comeback for Al Nassr if they manage to get a winner here. If they manage to get a winner, well, Wesley, mate, your last post is today. You know what? Cry me a river. Cry me a river. I think I don't even think your dad talks to you, so this will be the last person you talk to today. So be all right then, mate. Goodbye. I don't care. I'm just joking, by the way. But you can cry me a river if you want. It's up to you, mate. Wesley, mate, must be a troll. What awful opinions. There you go, mate. I don't say nothing. Um, it's all right, man. Don't worry. We're all banter on here. Anyway, here we go. It's 2-2. Guys. Oh my goodness me. Would it be 3-2 here? Oh my goodness me. That was close, guys. That was really close. Guys. It was Al Amri, Rob, who got the goal. Al Amri. Here come AL-ITTIFAQ, though. I mean, obviously, Al Nassr needs obviously have to be careful of ITTIFAQ, guys, because obviously ITTIFAQ. Oh, look. Oh, almost through there, but it is Al Nassr who are going to be taking the ball forward. They could win this. They can win this. I think ITTIFAQ against the ropes. I think they're against the ropes. Who scored at the Lassa goal? Yeah, sorry, I read that one. Marky Mark legend, what's going on? I wish United could have done this. I made an Indiana Police fan club mad by calling them Ineos Spookly as well, if the shoe fits her. Only people who support Ineos get upset by that, Mark. Absolutely, you're right. They're the only people that get upset by those sort of comments are simply, are people that are bootlickers. It's as simple as that. Bootlickers. France. Oh my goodness me, how did he miss that? It could have been 3-2, but it's offside. It's offside. Offside. Wesley, love you, brother. Don't worry, I'm just playing around, mate. Let's hope we get. Let's hope. Thank you for your super chat, but let's hope that we get. Let's hope that we get some players this week. Forget about positions. We need more than one player, mate. In all positions, because right now we got outplayed against Hull, and we didn't create any chances anyway for strikers to score. Absolutely not. It's a bad time for Man United. It's a time where I never thought I would see. You know, I never thought I would see the day where we're like this. You know, but Ipswich on Sunday. Ipswich on Sunday. Let's hope. I swear, my father and you have always thought people with facts, then they have to say nothing. Big up, Marky Mark. Love, my brother. Thank you. Thank you, Wesley. Anyway, my goodness me. Nassr, is he offside? It's Mane. Mane looking to make it 3-2. Oh, good save on the keeper. The goalkeeper's done very well for AL-ITTIFAQ today. He's done very well for Ittifaq today. That goalkeeper's been their man of the match. Definitely. That goalkeeper's been their man of the match. Um, Very good. Remember the Super League idea? Do you still think it will happen down the line? I think they're doing it now, Bob. I think they're doing it now with the new Champions League format, but I don't think it will the format that they wanted. Do you remember the Glazers wanted that, by the way, as well? The Glazers co-signed that, by the way. You know, corner to Al Nasser here. They're going for it. If they win this game, this would be one of the results I can remember. What a comeback! 10 men, 13 minutes, by the way. Remember the Super? Yeah, sorry, I read that one. Sorry. Yeah, so here we go. The chance for Al Nasser here to win the game. Can you believe it? I can't believe this is a chance for them to win the game. Cross. Oh, cleared. Uh, oof, again. Congratulations, by the way, to Bruno Fernandes winning the Players Player of the Year, of course. Really, really big achievement, guys. Really, really big achievement. Um, Barcelona are also looking at Castello Lacaba, by the way. They're also looking at Castello Lacaba, just like United. Barcelona are looking at Castello, guys. They're looking at him. I really wish we played tomorrow. You know, I wish we had. Well, I wish we were in. I wish we were in the EFL Cup, to be honest, because yeah, I hate it when we lose and we have to wait over a week to play. Um, Bob, do you think if Elon Musk put in a bid of 6 billion to buy United, the Glazers would sell? Would you accept him? Bob, I'll be honest, and it has nothing to do with Americans. I don't want Yanks in charge of the football club anymore. I don't think they have the love for the football club. We need people that love the football club, don't love the money that it brings, the milking, because that's what he would want to do. You know, unless he was going to clear the debt, unless he was going to invest in the team, you know, heavily. And I would want that clarified before anything. I don't care if it's uh, the Amazon owner or Elon Musk. I don't care. You know, Jeffrey Bezos or Elon Musk. Um, they need to be. They need to want to invest in the club and clear that debt. Number one, clear that debt. Clear the debt. Because if Man United clear that debt, our FFP and PSR will be so big, you can't match it. You can't comprehend how much money we make a year. We make so much money a year. Exactly, Wesley. We do need a non-profit owner. We do. None of these people love Man United. Jim Ratcliffe don't love Man United. You know, corner to Ettifaq here. Go Gadget Glazers, absolutely. Rob, is Barca trying to buy Alvarez from Atletico? I watched the game the other day. Atletico, he didn't look happy. He didn't look happy at all, Alvarez. He was a little bit, he looked down. I think there's a couple of teams in it. Arsenal are still after him. Obviously, Barcelona are still after him. Go Gadget Glazers. What if Beckham, Gary Neville, etc., tried to buy United sell? I would accept that, yes, Bob, because I would know, especially Beckham. Beckham builds. What Beckham does, he builds. He gives back to the community um, with his own money, by the way. Look at Miami FC. You know, when he builds, there's something. He makes things happen. So I would love Beckham. I'm not sure about Gary Neville. I don't think they can afford 6 billion. However, just remember Gary Neville's just become a billionaire. So you think about, is he rich enough to buy Man United? Are they rich enough to buy Man United? I don't think even they I don't even think Gary Neville, David Beckham, or a King can buy Man United. I think it's just so expensive now, especially we've been priced out of a move because of the Glazers and Ineos. Well, the Glazers. Shanta, I've got to lift the ceiling of this team now. What we have to a bit of the squad depth. I'm actually excited about the Baleba profile. We get a bit of energy and robustness. I hope so, Shanta. He needs to. I'm going to support him. He wasn't my 10th choice, but I'll support him, and hopefully he does well. But we need more than him. The jury's still out, obviously, for Tillmans and Santos. We'll have to wait and see what happens with those, of course. Big up, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. This has been a good game, actually. Big up everyone who's in the stream today. Appreciate everyone in the stream today. I really do. Guys, thank you. We got about a few minutes left of the game. Might be a bit of injury time in this game, so let's see what happens in this game, guys. Also, don't forget, I'm live tomorrow morning for Breaking Dawn as well, guys. As usual, I'm live tomorrow morning for Breaking Dawn. And Chatterboxer is also live tomorrow as well. So there might keep your notifications on as well, because there might be a watch along. So we see how it goes with the watch along, guys. See what happens. Guys, absolutely. And yeah, big up everyone in the stream. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. It's been a good game. But it's not over. Al Nassr can get a winner here. Here's Mane. That's a penalty, no? No penalty? Referee says no. Referee says no. I look like a penalty. That looked like a penalty. Forest v Leeds was a big game tonight. I didn't even know they were playing tonight. The big game is. I was looking at Charlton Tottenham tonight. I was looking at Charlton versus Tottenham tonight. I was looking at that. So just results here. Let me just go through some of these results. Plymouth 1, Coventry 2. It's finished. No, it's going on. Sorry. Birmingham 1, Brentford 3. Yeah, Leeds 0, Nottingham Forest 0. And they're playing at the weekend as well. And Leeds are playing. Tomorrow there's some big games. We've got Real Madrid against Real Sociedad. We've got Newcastle West Brom, Tottenham Charlton is a big game. London Derby, Preston Everton. Here come Al Nassr. They've won it. Oh, it's offside. It's offside. I can't believe it. It's offside. Is it going to VAR? Is it going to go to VAR? I can't believe it. Yeah, he's off. Yeah, he's off. Bob, Beckham and CR7 are perfect owners. I think Beckham could buy it. He has own supplements company called Club. Yeah, maybe he does need to buy it. He doesn't need to buy it straight away, but yeah, I think the goal will be disallowed. I would love him at Man United, Bob. Absolutely. I've got big respect. Obviously, David Beckham's from the same town as me. We're born in the same hospital, raised in the same school, me and Bex. Wicks Cross Hospital, both born in Leytonstone. Went to Chase Lane for a while. Goal! I can't believe it, guys. It's a goal for Al Nassr. They've won the game. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness me. The 10 men have won the game, guys. They've won the game 3. They're winning the game 3-2. I can't believe it, guys. It's 3-2 to Al Nassr. This is unbelievable game. This is a classic. The 10 men of Al Nassr have come from behind, from 2-0 down with 10 men to be leading 3-2. Unbelievable. 4 minutes to go. Unbelievable. Great play, guys. Great play. Bob, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is supposed to be the richest man in the world, but you wouldn't know. He's an asset rich. He's one of those greedy rich people, Bob. You know, those people have money but don't like spending money. He's one of them guys, a nasty piece of work. Absolutely. This is an incredible game, guys. Al Nassr 3, Al-Ittihad 2. Unbelievable. Marky, Ryan Reynolds, David Beckham, or Saudi give us owner who is about club. Ryan Reynolds would be amazing. Beckham would be amazing. The collaboration between those two, Mark, would be incredible. Definitely would be amazing. Yeah, because they're both good people. Good people, by the way. Good people. That's what we need. We need that. We need that at the club, isn't it? We need good people. You know, big hand doing somersaults. Shonda, yeah, unbelievable game. Well played, Mane. Archbishop of Canterbury is the richest man in the UK. Is he? There's a lot of rich people in the UK. A lot of people that have asset rich. A lot of people that own companies. The problem is we need an owner who wants success, who wants to make Man United the biggest club in the world, the best and the most successful in the club in the world, not people who want to come to Man United to make money, to see how much they can make from Man United. That's precisely what he's doing. That's what Jim Ratcliffe and the Glazers are doing for this regeneration project. They only care about that. This regeneration project is keeping them alive. You know, they ain't lying to make billions together, a collaboration. Marky, sadly, there isn't that many good people left. I just wish we could go back to the early 2000s and say no to the Glazers. Well, these days it's illegal, isn't it, to buy a club like the way they bought the club back then? It's illegal now. I wish there was retrospective action. I wish there was some kind of way that we could say that if you don't clear off the debt, the billions in debt, you can't keep the club. You have to sell it. What they did is illegal now. They can't do it. I wish there was some retrospective action. Unbelievable. Here come AL-ITTIFAQ, guys. They must be unbelievable. They must be distraught. They were 2-0 up in this game. They completely capitulated. It's going to have to be Middle Eastern money. Yeah, well, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. I worked in the music industry for 20 years, and some of the most sinister people I ever met were not from were from the West, were from England, were from Britain. Some of the most sinister people and stuff like that. Beckham scolds but Gary Neville Keane, just like they do with Salford City FC. Just Man United are worth so much more, isn't it? Man United are like 6 billion or something like that, isn't it? This is a great result for Al Nassr. This is an impressive performance, you know what I mean? Very, very impressive performance from them. Guys, absolutely brilliant. Guys, thank you everyone who's joined me today. I appreciate you all. Whether we disagree or agree, we've nothing but love for everybody. I banter, but I got love for you guys. Absolutely. Thank you everyone who's joined me today. Appreciate you. It's been a good watch along, to be honest with you, in the end. I knew it would be. Except I wanted Ronaldo. Ronaldo would have scored a brace in this game, definitely. Ronaldo might even scored that hat trick. Someone said earlier he might score a hat trick. I think he might have even scored a hat trick today. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Guys, I am back tomorrow, by the way, for Breaking Dawn. Don't forget to join me for that. Oh, AL-ITTIFAQ almost got in there. Hold on, guys. Fabrizio Romano. Nothing. This is going to be full time, guys. Good victory for Al Nassr. Unbelievable, mate. Unbelievable character. Thanks, Gregory. Thank you. Unbelievable character from Al Nassr to win this game. Really good character. To be 10 men after 13 minutes, to be 2-0 down, the way things were going, to win this game. Fair play to Ange. Fair play to Ange Postecoglou and all that. Wesley, I wonder if there was a sheikh who wanted to buy United. I really wish there was, and it would be happen. We'll never get Qatar again, as far as I'm aware. I live in UAE now. I've been here for 4 years, and we disrespected them with the lies that we were told. Lots of lies were told about Qatar. and they may never come back. You know, we are stuck with these dinosaurs in charge of the football club. CR7 getting that 1,000 goals. I hope so. He needs to. He's 23 goals still. I think he would have got a few goals today. The way that AL-ITTIFAQ were defending, I thought he would have scored. Definitely. But it is what it is, guys. Thank you. We've had well over 1,000 people in the house today. Thank you so much. You know, guys, thank you everyone who's joined the stream and everything like that. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. AL-ITTIFAQ looking for the equaliser. It's 97 minutes now. The game should be up. The game should be up now. AL-ITTIFAQ are not giving up. All time here, guys. It's finished. Al Nassr 3, AL-ITTIFAQ 2. Unbelievable game here, guys. Unbelievable. 2-0 to AL-ITTIFAQ after the first half. Al Nassr were down to 10 men after 30 minutes following the goalkeeper being sent off. Bento was sent off for a professional foul. And then the goalkeeper made two horrendous errors in the first half, where it was 2-0 to AL-ITTIFAQ. You thought they would be cruising. They were cruising, but you have to say, great management for Ange Postecoglou. Ronaldo came off at halftime, and inspired Mane contributed to Al Nassr winning this game. João Felix as well, player of the season last season. Unbelievable result from them. Congratulations to Al Nassr. Great watch along, guys. Really great conversations here, guys. I appreciate everyone. Really, really good result here. Unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. Big up, Gregory. Thank you so much. This is an example of why a team should never give up because of adversity. Exactly, guys. And that's what we used to be, by the way. We used to be like this. Never give up, no matter what. But unfortunately, we're soft touch now, guys. We're soft touch. Guys, I've got to go to bed. It's very late. It's midnight. And I've got to get up to do Breaking Dawn, find out all the latest and the greatest news. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. I really appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow, of course, watch-alongs and a lot. Guys, so thank you, everyone. Big up Wesley, by the way, and big up Bob, and big up Gregory. Big up everyone in the stream, guys. And Shanta, Marky Mark, of course, a legend, of course, guys. Bob as well. Thank you for joining the stream, my friend. Really appreciate everyone in the stream who's joined me this afternoon, of course, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Have a good night. Sweet dreams, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you tomorrow. Breaking Dawn. Take it easy, guys. Peace.